If you could invite any 5 people, living or dead, to dinner, who would they be? Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Marcus Aurelius? It's not a hypothetical question because there is a way to bring these great minds to your imaginary dinner table. Let me introduce you to the idea of the cabinet of invisible advisors. Napoleon Hill first introduced the idea of the cabinet of invisible advisors or counselors. He argued that when 2 or more people come together and blend their minds, a sort of third brain was formed, a mastermind. This third brain allowed members to tap into their sixth sense to generate new ideas, plans, and thoughts. It allowed them to explore and discover more abstract ideas and impressions that normally wouldn't come to their mind. The appeal of this group that it doesn't have to be limited to your friends and colleagues. Instead, you can extend the invitations to the great men and women with whom you had never dreamt of sharing the same dinner table. They can be living or dead, real or fictional, famous or not. You can add in your grandpa and your college football coach, Theodore Roosevelt and Atticus Finch, Sherlock Holmes and Ronald Reagan. Now, I know that it's widely unpopular these days to engage in any type of hero worship, but inviting men and women into your cabinet doesn't mean that you think that they are perfect. They don't have to be perfect to be inspiring. For example, you may dislike Reagan for his politics, but you can really admire his skill as a public speaker. If you want to gain the most from your counselors, you need to learn about their lives as much as possible. This means diving into their autobiographies, biographies, and writings. Now, if you have a very large cabinet, it could be a problem. So I would recommend picking 5 to 7 core members, the people you admire the most, and really going in depth with the research on their lives. Finally, once you form your cabinet of advisors and got acquainted with its members, start consulting them regularly. And you may discover that sharing the dinner table with the great minds is not such an implausible idea after all.